Hey guys, I'm Lisa Walters,
I'm Donnell Walters.
and we're back. So
Back again. We back
back
again.
again. We're gonna answer another question this week. Um, the question is, what's the best advice you can give to a newlywed? Oh, well, I'm gonna let you go in a minute. But by the way, we help couples over 40 who have a 9 to 5 that's ready to start earning money independently. So if that's you, stick around. Stick around, and we're going to give just marital advice. This is just our opinions because we are. This is we just celebrated our 22nd anniversary, so we can give some advice. I don't know if it'll be the right advice, but
A little
we
bit.
can help you not make the mistakes we made. But welcome. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for coming to our channel. But okay, so let's get started. The question: what's the best advice you would give to a newlywed?
The newlywed. Just starting out, just figuring out. You made your choice. You stand before God. Do your vows and all of that. The best advice is you're never gonna be totally ready. You're not gonna be ready. You think you're gonna be because there's no rule book. There's no way to be ready to devote yourself to another human being. That's just let's get that part. What you need to do, which I didn't. That's the reason why I can say something is because I believe that I did everything wrong. Um, I wasn't ready to devote myself.
We wasn't ready.
Neither one of us was ready, and I decided to devote myself to a wonderful woman, and I wasn't in a space to receive that. I couldn't give it or receive it. So when you're just starting out, just make sure that you do what you're gonna say you're gonna do. You may not get it right, but just do what you say you're gonna do. I mean, and it's really in a marriage to make the marriage last a long time. It really boils down to the little things, of finding out if your wife likes flowers. Make sure you keep your dating life alive. As a man, those little bitty things, those are what's gonna keep the smile on your wife's face. Is you know she likes flowers. Make sure you know what the flowers are. Make sure you know what kind of flowers they are. And
What kind of flowers I like back?
my wife likes calla lilies. She likes calla lilies, and she likes roses.
Yeah.
And the little daisies. You know what I'm saying. I mean, those
Lilies.
are
I like all kind of lilies. Calla
yeah,
lilies are
calla
my
lilies
favorite.
are the absolute favorite. It might have took me 6 or 7 years to figure that out. So my advice is to learn that kind of stuff early, and just try to start the marriage off uh, with honesty and integrity. That's the biggest thing. Is just try to remain honest, and if you can establish, I mean, because there's a honeymoon phase. Everything is wonderful. Everything is great, and all of that. But when that
Except ours. I mean, we had a great honeymoon, but someone broke into our house on our wedding day. We know who it was, but they set it all up. They planned it and everything. They planned for. They knew when we were going to be gone, so our honeymoon started off a little rough.
rocky, to say the least.
Somebody broke in our house, and I had just lost my mom. So and I had her jewelry. They stole my mom's jewelry. It was rough. It was
It
just
was. It was
yeah.
rough.
So, but back to the honeymoon phase.
The honeymoon phase. I mean, just it's gonna be. You got X amount of time to enjoy your spouse and enjoy that. But just once that phase is over, where everything is just nothing can go wrong and everything is just perfect because you're in love and all of that. once that phase is over, you gotta, as a man, you gotta remember to keep injecting those same principles that you applied in the honeymoon space. You can't just get tired of being a cool husband. You can't get tired of doing that. You gotta stick to it, and you gotta just. It has to be second nature, and it wasn't always second nature for me in that space. So that's if I could go back in time, I would try to maintain acting like she's the only person on the earth. She's the only woman. She's, you know what I'm saying, and just acting like, and realizing that, I signed this thing for the long haul. So I mean, and you gotta stay to that. Remain dating your wife. That's very important. Dating your wife, that makes her feel special. Being able to go on dates. I had to learn how to dance. Some people don't dance, and she went off to learn how to dance, and I had to sit back and watch some other dude dance with her and twirl her all around and make her do stuff without asking her and all that. I learned how to dance after that. You know what I mean? I learned how to dance after that. So, I mean, because that was it. That was important for her, is being able to go out on dates and go and dance. That was important. And I overlooked that part of it. I was too cool to learn. I thought I knew, but I didn't know. So, it's remain, whatever you did to get her, keep doing that. That's what it's going to take to keep her. You can't just fall off and not do that type of thing. So that's my advice to young guys. Just whatever you was doing to keep her, when you was trying to convince her that you was the one, wherever you set the bar, you set it here, there, wherever you set that bar, and whatever was necessary for you to get her, you're gonna have to maintain that whole thing throughout the whole time, and that's gonna ultimately make your marriage better. Is what I can say for now. I hope that was an acceptable answer for the people.
Yeah.
For the guys.
For the guys. So my advice to the ladies would be, keep what's going on in your marriage between you and your spouse. Don't bring other people into it.
Definitely.
You and your spouse decide how you want your marriage to go and be. Don't let outside people in, because you will have y'all will have problems. You will forgive your spouse. Your family will not. Even though my family did. But it will cause issues. And you're ready to go on and keep moving on with your life and your spouse. So don't just keep things, when things ain't going the way you think they should go, don't bring other people into it.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Yeah.
Don't let the people know.
Yeah. And then, y'all be honest and open with your spouse. At first we didn't communicate well, so learn how to communicate, and don't hold grudges. Don't go tit for tat. And also it's important to discuss money.
Right.
We didn't do that at first.
No.
We do it, and even though now I still pay all the bills. I'll tell Donnell, this what we got to pay this week. This what we got, what we working with, just to keep that communication open. Cause you probably think about handling the money one way, and they probably think something different.
Right.
So y'all got to keep that open and have like a monthly, weekly meeting about the finances, what's coming in, what's going out, what y'all working with, so that y'all don't fight about money. If y'all do get to an argument or fight, don't withhold sex from your husband. Don't do that. It is not gonna.
It's
But
not effective.
it's not. Yeah, it's
It's
not.
not
It's
effective.
it's not. Don't just try. And I ain't gonna say it's hard to do when you are upset and mad. Just try not to be mad. Try to find a way to make that tense situation. Try to figure out a way to get through it because not having sex is not the answer.
Right. And then I got this from an older guy, and I've used this as a principle. It's a foundation of my thought process. Of course, I deem myself to be the breadwinner. I'm the man. I'm the boss. I make those decisions, and she's my partner. But for me, to have separate bank accounts, that's a problem. You know, for me, and this is an unpopular. It's a very
Opinion. I mean, that's
unpopular
because we
opinion.
still have old school. We still think like a lot of older
Right, right, right.
people because some people it works for them, and especially people that get married later and they have their own systems. They may still want to keep their accounts separate. We don't. All of our money is
Is
together.
is together, and for me, the biggest reason why is the older gentleman told me that yeah, you can have all the money, you can have it all. So now that you know how much money is involved, then now you can make a decision on your own. Can you get those new Gucci shoes? Can you get that new Gucci purse or Louis purse or whatever the little trinkets and things that a woman may desire or she wants? If she sees how much money coming in, how much money's going out, that that might deter her from like, you know what?
We
It's
ain't working with that much.
it,
Maybe I don't need that, or I
maybe
can wait.
you can wait, right? I mean, sometimes and sometimes it's like that,
Yeah.
and then and for me is, um, you could get the one purse this week if that's what you want, but if you wait a little bit and we take care of this, that, and the fourth, if you next month, then you can get the four purses. What's better? I mean, yeah, you worked hard, you feel like you deserve something, whatever the case is, yeah, go buy yourself something. Or you can just kind of hold up for a second and you can go buy yourself, you can go on a shopping spree. That's that's my thinking process. It's quality and quantity and all that. Yeah, I would like to buy my wife the nice fancy thing that she would like, or do I try to set things up so she can go get a whole bunch of it? Knock this and this off. Go on a shopping spree. You can go spend $5, $6, $7,000, and if you had to wait the 2 months in order for you to go spend $6, $7,000 on some purses or some stuff, is it worth it? I think it's worth it. And if you see that money coming in, you see that money going out, you see what we're working with. I mean, I think it just works out better that way for me because, yeah, you can get you something every week, that one little thing every week, and you get you a whole bunch of things if you wait every 2 months. I don't know. I think it's just better. Yeah, shopping spree or just sprinkle. Go dumb. You know what I'm saying? If we're in a position and I can let you go dumb and go stupid and just go kill it, yeah, I think waiting the 2 months is better
But
because we're trying
they
to do
might
stuff.
not even in the beginning. They're gonna
In the
be they
beginning, they might be
newlyweds. They
broke. We was
might you
broke.
might be broke.
We
We
was
was broke,
broke.
so you
Broke for a
might not
long
be going
time.
on those shopping sprees.
Right.
But it's still best to discuss your finances, and if you're not in a position to shop like that, wait.
Right. I mean, because
Don't put yourself in debt. And if you want, we had a wedding, but I still had a budget. But if I had to do it over again, I would not have a wedding. don't put more into your wedding day than you do your marriage. Your marriage is the most important thing. So if you feel like it is okay not to have a wedding because that one day, and it's gonna be stressful anyway. Don't put that much stress on yourself. But I do believe you should have a reception, have a party, celebrate, and have a honeymoon. Go off, spend some quality time with your husband, and um and just enjoy the beginning of your union. So if you don't have to have a big wedding if you can't do everything if your parents are not going to pay for you or whatever. Um, but so just keep focus on what's more important. The wedding itself is not the most important thing. The marriage is the most important thing. So remember that. Don't respect your spouse. Encourage your spouse. Compliment your spouse. Let your spouse be your best friend. Your Once you get married, your spouse should be your best friend.
Should be.
Should be your best friend. And that's how it should be. You should be able to discuss things. You should be able to be honest with each other. Don't put each other down. Don't say hurtful things. Um, and you will have a pretty good marriage to start if you do that. And just know that you're going to be growing together. Show each other grace because it's hard to go from just you to a union. Y'all got to learn each other. And you're going to be learning each other the whole time. I mean, you're going to keep learning each other because you're going to keep growing. You're going to keep, the older you get, things are going to change the way you feel. You ain't going to feel the same way at 40 that you felt about something at 25. You're going to be growing. You're going to be elevated. You're going to, so just know you're going to keep growing together and you're going to have to, this is a continual thing.
And that's the part that maybe I had a tough time. Like, oh no, you can't just switch up on your boy right now. You can't switch. This is what we've been doing this whole time. Now you just all of a sudden now you done switched up. Now this ain't cool no more. This was it for. So you have to allow that time because things change. I'm not the same. She's not the same. I mean, and we have to pay attention to the signs of changing, and we got to get on board.
Yeah.
We got to get on board with each other. Of we don't feel the same way about certain things.
Don't feel the same way.
We don't feel the same way, and you got to be prepared to, oh, okay, well, that ain't cool no more. What's the cool thing now? I mean, where we at? I mean, and you got to make sure that you stay in constant communication on what you outgrowing and what you're growing into.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to figure that out. You
have
to
laugh.
get into
laugh a lot. You need to laugh.
Laugh is the
need to laugh.
That is the single most important aspect of a healthy marriage is being able to laugh. And I think through all the shenanigans that we've been through this whole entire time, the one thing that I can say that even in the midst of conflict, battle, all of that, I have the ability to make my wife laugh, even when she doesn't want to laugh.
When he makes me mad.
When I make her mad, I know
he'll do something to make me laugh.
And
then it's over with just like that.
Right. I have the ability, and everybody may not. Maybe I'm special. I don't know. I would like to think so, but maybe not. But I have the ability to make her laugh, and I've been holding on to that thing this whole entire time because no matter what is going on or what we're faced with, I know that I got to throw some jokes in there. I may not be funny to a lot of people, as long as I'm funny to her. I'm okay with that. she's my biggest audience of my not so funny jokes. You know, I have the ability to do that, and that's one of the things that's been helping. I feel like that's one constant thing through all of this is I have the ability to make her laugh. When I can get her to smile, we're gonna be all right.
Yeah.
We're gonna be all right. So that's what we got.
I
for
guess
now.
that should take you a long way if you just listen to just those things and just treat each other how you would want to be treated, or even better than you would want to be treated,
Yeah.
and you'll be okay.
You'll
and
be okay.
just don't be selfish. Don't be selfish. You can't. In a marriage, you can no longer be selfish.
Because it's not about you.
No.
It's not about you. It's about us.
Yeah.
It's us. It's we. We're French. It's us and it's we. We got to learn that part, and we got to stick to it.
Yeah. And of course, pray. Pray together. Pray together. And, you know, put God first. Put God. Sometimes we forget that. A lot of times we forget that. But if you remember to do that and pray together and treat each other the way you would want them to treat you, I mean, it'll be okay. Y'all be okay. Y'all have a good marriage. So, all right, is that it?
I think that's about it.
All right, that's all we got for y'all today. And if y'all have any questions you want us to answer, just put them in the comments below, and we'll answer it to the best of our ability. Because we'll give y'all our advice, and you know, because we've been through a lot, we've experienced a lot, so we can at least give y'all our opinions. They may be good, they may be bad, they may work for you, but hopefully they do.
Hopefully they do.
So we'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.